this is Katarina, and I am going to be doing a tutorial right now on how to work in making multiple memes from one that you already have made. So this is with taking a new task that I'm creating a system and a task for our virtual assistant team. I'm partners in a company called Simon Says Stuff, which is an offline publishing company, a great business model, and we're taking it online on Facebook to attract advertisers. The publication is run by ads from different local merchants and businesses. So what we're doing is creating a fan base, and then the more fans we have on Facebook, of course, the more the people that are advertising in the publication will also want to advertise on Facebook in front of our fans. So that is the end goal of this Facebook page. So now I'm on a Mac. It's a 27-inch screen, so you should be able to see everything. I have multiple tabs going, but I also have multiple windows open. So that way you can see I can move very quickly. We can get through the tutorial very quickly. Now, even though this tutorial is for my virtual assistants to learn how to do this task, I thought that you might also be interested in doing this for yourself, for your Facebook page. This can work across all businesses. It's a very little shortcuts that I'm going to show you to make this very, very fast, but also because our virtual assistant team is now going to be trained in doing these memes, they will be able to do these for you as well. So just contact me if you want them to create them for you as well. So you can do that. Also, I can create these. Also, I will create memes for businesses too if you have businesses that want me to create them. But this is a very, if you just don't want to have anything to do with it. But if you want to dictate it and then give the task to the VAs to do it after you give them the resources and stuff, then that's fine. But if you want a more controlled consulting over it, then you would want to hire me to do that part for you. So anyway, this is canva.com. So if you go to canva.com, I'm pulling that over on my screen. Excuse my desktop. It's extremely messy. I do a lot of videos. We do a lot of videos of our son pitching. And so I haven't put them all on his website yet. So they're all over my desktop to remind me to do that. And that's going to slow down our tutorial just a little bit. Not too bad. So this is canva.com. It's free. And then all of the things that I've worked on are in here. Infographics and memes and things that I work on. You can choose, they have them already made, pre-made timelines. It's really great because you can make things pretty easily. So if you're going to do a Facebook post, you're going to click on Facebook post right here, and it's going to come up with a blank one. And that will be another tutorial. Right now I'm going to show you how to do it very quickly to make multiple memes from the same template, okay? So I am going to close out of this one because I just wanted to show you what that looks like. And then we're going to go to, and first let me show you what we're doing on the Facebook page so you get an idea of what kind of memes I'm looking for. So this is our design. It's very stunning. And then what we have is we have several areas in which the our publication is divided into. One of them is mind challenges. And this is one I created. There is a tutorial that I have without my sound, and you can see that I created this one during that tutorial, and I have to record this tutorial because there was no sound on the other one. I tried to use QuickTime, and for some reason the sound from my built-in microphone didn't work, so I'm using ScreenFlow now, and I already checked it and it's working fine. So that just goes to show that ScreenFlow is a really great product if you have a Mac. Okay, so I have this purple is for all the mind challenges. So if you scroll down the page, you'll see that my mind challenges are all purple. You see that? So that's all the same background and all the same banner. And that is for, of course, brand recognition, and also so that if somebody likes to see those, they know right away to look for the purple ones. Then we have the fabulous facts, which are great for kids. A lot of our readers are kids. A lot of the people that read our Simon Says Stuff printable editions are children as well, elementary school age children. So this is great for them. So fabulous facts. This is always going to be orange with the green banner. So again, a really good way to always have uniformity about certain subjects on your Facebook page and on your memes. And then the turquoise one with the orange banner is for Laugh Out Loud corner, which is our most popular corner. So if you want to just have the jokes, you would just go and look at the Laugh Out Loud. I just wanted to show you that really cute ostrich I found for the ostrich fact. So we do a lot of animal facts, which are really fun. And if you notice, all of the color schemes are taken from our banner. So our mind challenge is coming from our logo and our banner. So that all the color schemes, the orange, the green, all of this, the purple, the turquoise, is all coming from the same color palette. So that's another thing, the uniformity is very important. So if you look over here at our photos on our Facebook page, you can see how nice that looks. Very much uniformity. People like that. So because Facebook has changed the way that your layout is, it's even more important now to have things be scrollable like this, because it used to be side by side. Remember, now it's single file only. So this is a great way to work on your Facebook page. So now, and I wanted to show you one other thing. You can schedule your posts. So this is another thing that's really important. So as a VA team, what I want the virtual assistants to understand is you're going to create a whole bunch of these. So you could do like 12 mind challenges and do all the same one. Do 12 mind challenges, do 12 fabulous facts, do 12 laugh out loud corners. And then you will have them all, and you can just go ahead and come in here and already post it. This is Eastern date time, and then go ahead and schedule when you want it to be posted, okay? And we can even add a time there. So that way we can have a time when you think most of the readers here on the East Coast would be online, after school hours, things like that, So dinner time, that's usually a good time for this type of a Facebook fan page. Now, we don't have any likes yet, and we don't want any, so please don't go like the page yet, because what we're trying to do is I want to have a nice dozen or so of these on here to where there's some meat and good stuff to sink your teeth into on our fan page first before we start promoting the page, okay? So that's what it looks like. So think about that when you're doing your Facebook pages. Now, the next thing is that then we're going to go over here, and I use iClipArt. First of all, let me show you where I go to iClipArt, which is my, let's go here, my iClipArt account. I am an affiliate, so I have my affiliate link below in the comment area, or in my about area about the video training, and you can become an iClipArt customer yourself. iClipArt allows you to use any other images for business and commercial gain for a fee once a year, a licensing fee, and you only have to change the photo in 2 different ways, and that's very easy to do when you're doing a Mimi. Now, be careful, because a lot of the sites that you go to, like iStockPhoto and different places like that, even if you're paying them for a photo, does not mean you have to read the fine print. I have so many people send this to me. In one of my mastermind groups too, I had 3 or 4 people send me privately, can you check on this? Can you check on this? And I'm not an attorney, but I checked the terms of service, and every single one of them said that you couldn't use it for commercial gain, or if you did, you had to pay a separate fee or a different kind of a fee, and you weren't allowed to put it on a website. So there's so many things around those. So just because you pay money does not mean you're allowed to use it for commercial purposes, okay? So that's what we're going to work with. So we're going to work with iClipArt, the Canva, and our Facebook page, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click, we're going to do another fabulous fact. So I'm going to show you, because this is very simple to do. We're going to pull out one that's already done. Now, I don't have to worry about losing my original here, because it's already, number one, uploaded to Facebook, and it's already downloaded on my desktop. So once it's on my desktop, for you virtual agents, for your virtual assistants, what you need to do is once you download, I'm going to show you the process, but once you download this file on your desktop, you need to upload it to Google Documents under the client folder for Mimi's, under the client name, then under that, create a folder called Mimi's and put them in, not on a document, because they can't be embedded, right? You can't be embedded into a document. So you have to upload them as PNG files into a folder, not onto a document. So remember that. And then I also want you to add them to their Trello board under a card called Mimi's, so that I can easily access them for our clients, all right? So this is our fabulous facts one, and I'm going to show you, you can even time this, how fast this will work. So our next one that we're going to do is about a dolphin. So dolphins can reach 37 miles an hour. So let me show you how fast this is. So here, I'm just going to take off my white. I'm going to click the text box that I have on here. And I'm just going to type right in. I don't even need to change it or anything. Oops, I think that's done. Okay, and then we're going to put in parentheses the kilometers, that is. Okay, I'm going to space there. All right, so now let's click over here and see how that looks. Good. All right, so of course we don't want a picture of a camel, so we're just going to highlight it like this, and you can trash it right up there, or because I'm on a Mac, I can just click delete. Now, what I'm going to do is going to go to clip art now, and I'm going to do a search in here. I always like to search for photos, not, so I like to click on photos instead of clip art. I don't try to use clip art. So I'm going to look for a photo of a dolphin and see what we come up with. See if we can find one that's cute for kids to see. A lot of clip art on there, not photos. You see they don't have a lot on this one. So I don't have a lot of choices for this. So I like this one here with all the dolphins. I'd like to have a real one. Okay, so I think we'll use this one. It's cute. They've got rings around them and such, so that's good enough. Now, when we do when we did the search for the camel, if you watch the one that's not really good, it doesn't have sound, you'll see that it took a while to find one because there were a lot of. So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to move my screen down, my window down there, and I'm going to just drag my dolphin photo over here. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is once I drag it to my screen, I'm going to immediately, because you want to get in the habit of always changing your file names while you're on your desktop, okay? So I'm going to put just dolphin because I'm not using this for keywords, of course. Not right now. Bring this back up. So now it's there. So now I'm going to go back to my fabulous facts here. I'm going to click on uploads. I'm going to click on upload your own image. I am going to see my desktop is up there already. I'm going to look for my dolphin picture. It's right there. And I'm going to drag, it's going to come right in there. Let the color fill up first. I'm going to come and drag it. It's a big picture, so I'm going to have to resize it. And I'm going to have to size them. And I think what we're going to do with this one, you have to use your judgment on a lot of these. And I'm going to bring this forward. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing the orange writing forward. Let's see if that works. It might not work. See that my typing didn't work on that one. So I'm going to have to put him back. And I'm going to have to come over here. So if that happens to you, you need to come over here and then see, oops, what happened to I need to push him to the back so that that's not going to work, right? So what I probably should do is delete the writing. Usually I don't have to do that. So now what I want to do, because I'd like to have a nice big picture of the dolphins, the kids would love that. So now I can bring him forward and bring my logo forward, okay? And then I can move him a little bit more so more of the dolphins can be seen. No, I think that's good. I like it the way that looks right there. So now what I'm going to do is I have to have an extra step now. So I'm going to click on here to text. And I'm going to click on add a little bit of body text, and right there I'm going to change it to white, and then I'm going to write dolphins can reach up to 37 miles per hour, which is actually 60 km/h. Okay, so now I'm going to click over here and take this and drag it in here, and he's too small. So I'm gonna, again, touch the box, and right here, you don't have to highlight it. So I'm gonna say, I'd like to have it to be about 24. You need to use your judgment on how, and you need to have a good eye for design. So it's very important that you pay attention. You want to make these look good, all right? So there's a really good one. You can get a lot fancy, but this is good enough for what we're doing, right? Now, of course, I want to change the name, so I come up here. Instead of Fabulous Facts Camel, I'm going to put Fabulous Facts Dolphin, so that when I bring this to my desktop, it will have that same file name. And then we just go to Link and Publish. So I'm going to click Link and Publish. And I'm going to click on Image for Publish, and it's downloading to my downloads. All right, and you can see that it's downloaded right there. So I'm going to close out of here, and now I'm going to go over. Usually I can do this. We'll see if I can do this. So now I'm going to write something about it. So I'm going to put Fabulous Facts by, I'm not going to always say our name, but once in a while I'll say the name of the company. Fabulous Facts presented by Simon Says Stuff. And then I'm going to click on Picture. I'm going to click on Find. I'm going to go to Coach Katarina and then find my download file. And once I have my download file, I'll find my pictures. Sometimes it doesn't show up. I might have taken too fast to go over here. The same thing happened last time I recorded it. Did my recording, the one without the voice, the same thing happened for some reason. That's unusual because now my planet's up there. It does take a while sometimes for it to, maybe it's not totally downloaded, but it should be. Like I said, I might just have too much on my desktop for it to want to do this. So what we'll do is click on Fabulous Facts. I'll just download them. This is the long way. So now I'm open in preview. So now I'll just go to export. It has its own name, so I'm just going to click export and then export it to my desktop. I'm going to take a minute here again because my desktop is just too full of stuff. I'm sorry. Get that done. So now I'm going to go to desktop and just put it on the desktop because I don't really need to put it in my download file. All right, so now I'm going to close out of here. I'm going to cancel because it has to refresh. And now I'll click the picture again. And we've got, it hasn't come in yet. Fabulous Facts Dolphin, there he is. Okay, now I'm going to open. It's coming in here, and here we're going to do schedule the post. I'll show you how to do that since I just did one about an hour ago. So let's schedule this one for tomorrow, and let's add a time at 12 noon. 12, let's do 12, no, not a.m., let's do p.m. Let's do 12:30 p.m. and then we'll schedule and it'll print at that time. So your post will be published Friday, June 20th at 9 p.m. Oh, okay, well that's fine. We'll just leave that. All right, so that's going to come there. So then we're all finished with that. So all you have to do, remember, click, delete, and change the text. All right. Just remember, if you've got to move it to the back, the text doesn't seem to want to go with it in canva.com. All right. So that's the easiest way to do this. And what I want you to do is make a whole bunch. So now we're in Fabulous Facts. So do all your Fabulous Facts and do a whole bunch of them. Do like 12 of them. And then we'll go to, if you go to my designs, then when you want to do the mind challenge, which I was working on, something happened when I was working on the next mind challenge and my text didn't stay. So I had already deleted the photo that was there. You can see that, you know, it's what planet, this one here. You can see that one I just did. So on mind challenge, I had another mind challenge I wanted to do, so we can go do one more together. And this one is called, I'm going to say, what famous document begins when in the course of human events? So we're going to go to our uploads, and we already have the, I already had downloaded that from iClipArt, so I'm going to move this over here. I want to make it kind of big there. And I kind of want to add a filter to this, I think. So I'm going to maybe grayscale it so it looks older. Let's see. I don't think I like that too much. Let's see what else they give us. How about it like that? That's the selfie look. Yeah, I think that looks better. Yeah, that should work. Okay. So I did add, wanted to add a little more instead of just a white one on there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to text, of course, and I'm going to add. See, you can add all these really cool buttons and things, but you don't, that's too much, right? And this one I want to change to black because we're not going to use white against yellow. So we have black writing on this one. And what you want to do is, I'm going to show you a little trick here. So I'm going to write what it says. It says, what famous document begins okay, and I can make it just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to increase the size to maybe 18. No, I like it a little bit bigger. So we'll do 21. That looks good. So you see how it's straight on there and the paper's not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click, see this little guy here? I can turn it. I can just turn the handle a little bit. Now click somewhere else on it. Let's move it down just a bit. There, I like that. Okay, so there, isn't that easy? It's very fast, very simple to do. You can edit the images right there and there. You can also edit them in Keynote or PicMonkey first and then upload them here. So there's all kinds of ways you can do that. So now we're going to name it. It's not the Planet Mimi, so this one we're going to call Mind Challenge Human Events. Let's call this one Human Events Document. Okay, and make sure that's saving. It tells you up here whether it's saved or not, and then we're going to link and publish. Here we go. I'm going to publish it, and of course I don't want it to publish right now when I go here to Facebook because I already have a purple one there, right? So I don't want to do the purple one. We know the next one's going to be an orange one. The next one probably should not be a purple one either, so I'm going to have to make it schedule a lot farther away than tomorrow at 9 p.m. Okay, so let's see if we can change this then, because I don't like that. Let's see if it lets you change it. Schedule posts. I wonder if it lets you change the time. Let's see. Maybe it doesn't. Okay. Or maybe it doesn't. I haven't figured it out yet. So, oh, here we go. No, it doesn't let you change it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just kind of guess at what time that's going to be. All right. So here we go. We're going to write about it again.
Looks
and
pretty
this
good.
one, this is my son. Okay. So this one we're going to call Mind Challenge, right? This was another Mind Challenge, and we're going to call it When in the Course of Human Events. So let's put quotations around here, and then we'll pick this up, see if it shows up in my downloads this time. So it said 9 o'clock tomorrow night for that for the Fabulous Facts. So this is going to have to be after that. So probably it'd be safer to do a couple days later. There it is, Mind Challenge. So I just click on that, open that. And once it loads, we'll click the time. Okay, so now we'll click our time to post it, and we want to do this on Saturday then. And we'll add a time for 9 a.m. maybe and see what that tells me. Schedule. So this one says, yeah, Saturday 9 a.m. So that's good, right? So now we have 2 scheduled posts, right? So we know we have another purple one coming on Saturday, and we have another orange one coming tomorrow. So we really need to do one of these laugh out louds like now in between. So it would look nice. But if you do a whole bunch, you don't have this problem. I'm doing this because I'm showing you how to do it, and I'm doing them one at a time. But you would be doing like a lot at the same, one right after the other to make it really, really fast. So here we'll go to laugh out loud corner. And on the laugh out loud corner, we're going to change one right now so we can post it right now. Let's see what's funny. Something that I can find. Sometimes it's hard with the jokes to find a good picture. Let's see what else she has on our list here. Here we go. How about a clear conscience is usually, oops. So you have to be careful if you're using these text holders because they have a mind of their own. So make sure where you're typing. A clear conscience is usually the sign of, and I'm going to have to click enter, of a bad memory. Okay, so now we need to find it. This picture is not going to work, so we can either click trash, or because I'm on a Mac, I can just click delete. And now we're going to need to go to, see how fast this is? We need to go to iClipArt, and I'm going to try to find an image of somebody forgetting something. So we have to kind of be, you have to be creative when you're doing this. So how about we put, well, first let's see if they have a memory, some kind of a memory image of memory. I don't see anything that's going to, we could look up brain. How about a brain? Or here's one, see, but I would rather have a person's picture. So how about a brain? Maybe we have something with brain. Let's try forget. So do you see how fast? I mean, there's a lot of ways that I can, these are better. There's some like this one here where he's forgetting. Let's see what she looks like. That's good. This is good. All right, so you see how fast I can find a picture. You just kind of have to use your, I know it's just a pin number, but I still think it's a cute picture. So again, remember we're going to pull this down. Oh, we can get rid of the dolphin. So I don't forget to do it later, right? Oops. I clicked the wrong place on my keyboard. Or my trackpad, I mean. Okay. Get rid of this guy. Put it in trap now. Okay, forget it. Doesn't want to cooperate with me. So now I'm going to drag my image here. Okay. Remember, I'm going to change the title of it here. Bad memory. So I know, lift up my Simon Says stuff so you don't have to see my crowded desktop. Come here, click on uploads. Remember how to do this. Upload your images. Click on my desktop. Click on the picture, open. It's going to upload for me. And then I'm going to drag her right here. Make her just, I like its size, but I think I'll make it just a tiny bit smaller so I don't have to work. Well, actually, let's do her and bring her back so that way I don't have to worry about text. Remember, we had that issue before. But this guy, we need to bring over. It's kind of like, you know what? We're going to just turn it. How about that? There we go. Bring it down and over to her. How's that? Maybe bring it just a little bit there. That looks good because you can even read it on the slant. That's okay. Now with the picture, I want to filter her a little bit. How about epic? What would that? Epic looks good. I like that. So we'll keep it epic like that. Right? Now let's make sure it was saved. We're going to change the name. Oops. Oops, what's going on? Come on. Okay, you're saving. You saved. Let me print. It's not letting me. Oh, I need to click over here. All right. So you can't have any of the edits available when you're going to go to save it. So I'm going to put this, I'm just going to call this Bad Memory Mimi. Okay. And then we will click link and publish. We have to do it again because it wasn't saved. All right, so there's our image. There he's downloading right there, and it's done. So let's go over here and click on here and type let's see, laugh out loud corner. And we'll click on picture and we will grab, let's see if we can get our downloads. Let's see if it pushed it up for me. There she is, Bad Memory. Open. And this one will post right now. And so then you can see how nice they look too. So I'm going to post this one right now. And it's not, no one's coming to our page yet. So, but it's the reason why I'm having them scheduled is because I want the colors to come out right. I want the uniformity to come out right. So here, this is great. I got orange, and then so I've got one of each, department that we're promoting. So we have the Fabulous Facts, we have the Mind Cat Challenge, and the Laugh Out Loud corner. So this looks great. It's mixed up a little bit here. So see how nice this looks. And then if we look over here at our photo little section here, it looks really, really great. Okay, so this is awesome. All right, so hopefully that helps you learn how to create your memes very quickly if you have to do lots and lots of them and multiply them, etc. So later on, we'll create some packages in which we can actually package these and sell them in groups already made for different niches to use. But for now, this is a great tutorial, and I will show you in another tutorial how to start from scratch to create a meme inside of canva.com.